So this is what happens when you go through a really narrow trail in Utah. Rainbow Park is a short turnoff, but it may be better to wait until the end of your trip to see if you have time to make this stop. It is just basically a tiny campground and a boat ramp. The river is quite impressive here as it re-enters Split Mountain, but if you don't have time, you won't be missing much.
Cool.
It's cool. I was really trying to get your yaw mule.
Well, it wasn't meant to be recorded.
Apparently not.
It was for only the privilege and privacy of the people in the vehicle.
Trees. There's the campground. This is kind of a cool campground though. It's like secluded.
Yeah.
Island Park Overlook, which is just 1.5 miles past Rainbow Park turnoff, has a magnificent view of the Green River and Island Park. Island Park is downstream from the confluence of the Green River and the Yampa River, and the river is impressively large here. The trail along the rim makes a great short hike. As you continue down the drive to Island Park, to the end of the road, you'll find a historic and picturesque ranch and many spots to access the river. The Ruple Ranch, now part of Dinosaur National Monument, was once homesteaded by Hank and May Ruple back in 1882. Although the original house burned in 1960, some of the outbuildings and old wooden corrals remain. It was a cattle ranch that later turned into a sheep ranch held by the Ruple family until 1945. Sometime after that, the monument acquired the property. Very fancy.
Oh! 1879, that's when this was built. 79, 1879.
I have to look, it says it about her in our book, but they lived here for a long time. It's constructed pretty well.
Yeah.
And it got wood.
Yep.
Got linoleum floors.
And Dad, if we
I'm
lived,
guessing it had upgrades over the years.
I'm guessing, I don't know what you're building.
Dad, if we lived here, then there'll be a lot of the red ants here.
There would. There is a lot of red ants here.
You stepped on a red ant. Why are you going in
They
there?
boarded up windows. They were fancy. They had a lot of windows.
Not huge. It's like the side door.
Right.
Slash kitchens combined.
And it's not apparently built for people your size.
It is inside. Alright.
Near the Ruple Ranch home site, a Fremont cottonwood is touted to be the oldest tree of its species in Utah. However, the tree is no longer alive, but it remains and to be left in place for historical purposes. That is one big tree. The homestead included Island Park, an island in the middle of the Green River. Island Park was named by the John Wesley Powell Expedition in 1869. This expedition floated down the Green River to the Colorado and through the Grand Canyon, exploring the many sides of canyons along the way. The Powell Expedition reported to see deer and antelope grazing in the scenic Island Park. In 1825, William Ashley, a trader on a scouting trip for the first mountain man rendezvous, traveled down the Green River and hunted buffalo and elk in this same area. The buffalo are long gone, but the deer, elk, and antelope still roam in this area. So this is what happens when you go through a really narrow trail in Utah, very similar to Colorado, but we have pinstriping. It's mostly dust, so it looks a lot worse than it is, and it's all gonna buff out, no worries.